Hey, what's up? This is the new main menu with an animated title and buttons and new game button, continue options and quit. Options bring out these options, full screen VSync, retrolution, field of view. That doesn't do anything right here in the main menu because I'm not in the game. The retrolution button now only switches the resolution of the in-game world and does not do anything with the UI. And then we have a revert to defaults button, which sets all the settings to the default, and then exit and apply button. And I have spent the last 2 weeks or so implementing a save system. So now I can press new game or I can continue on my old save. So let's press continue just to show you. This is my old save. I have the bridge already built and I've cut down some trees over here. This is the new pause menu. We have a resume button, quick save button, options, and then main menu and save and quit. And this is to desktop, and the main menu also saves, but it goes straight to the main menu. Options button brings up the same options we saw at the main menu options, but now you can actually see what happens when you drag the field of view slider. Resume button resumes the game, obviously, and the quick save button also resumes the game and makes a little saving noise. Now let's press main menu and let's start a new game file. So right now I just drop you into the game like this and you have no tools whatsoever. No tools, no items. The bridge is broken and the market is blocked off by big rocks. And then, you can just walk up to this guy and press E to talk. So he tells you the basic controls and basically what to do next. So he tells me the basic controls and then I'm basically free to walk around again and go back and talk to him when I have mastered these basic controls of walking and looking around. He then gives me the first tool and explains how to use it. Tells me I need 50 wood to build that bridge, and then tells me to go and talk to somebody else. You might have noticed that this dialogue UI also have been updated and that the camera does not switch to their camera, it stays the same. And there you see in the top right corner I get a pop-up that says hold the left mouse button to use the chopper. And that's a pop-up system that I've put in place so I can give anything pop-ups when I feel that it is needed. For example, if I chop down this tree, I get another pop-up that says I just picked up an acorn, and then it tells me how to get to the acorn. Press the right mouse button to plant seeds. And when I plant the seed, that's what it looks like, as you know, as I showed you in the last video. But now when I destroy this small tree, it immediately turns into an acorn and does not drop any wood. So if I go up here and I press E to build this bridge, the bridge becomes built, and then when I go to the main menu and click the continue button, I pop right back into where I was and the bridge is still built. Now the other guy we can talk to is right over here by the mine entrance. And he will give us the next tool, the rock drill, if we give him 30 pieces of hardwood. And you get hardwood from the pine trees. And if I were to talk to this guy again, he would just say that I don't have enough hardwood and I need to get some more. And if I talk to this little guy again, he just says a random voice line. So I have an array of random things that they can say when they don't have an active quest, and then they just loop through that array when you try to speak to them when you don't have an active quest. So let's chop down some pine trees. And as you may have noticed, I've updated the animations of this tool just to make it a little bit more juicy. And also when I look around, you see that the tool kind of drags after the camera a little bit. That also gives just looking around a little bit of a juicier feeling. Shout out to Nekoto Arts for helping me with that in the Discord. And now I get an extra pop-up tip up in the right when it senses that I have more than one type of seed. It teaches me that I can switch between my seeds. Now that we've got all the hardwood we need, we go back to this guy. Boom, and we get the rock drill, and we get a little pop-up that tells us that we can swap between these tools with the mouse wheel or by pressing the number of the slot. And with this new rock drill, I can now walk up to any stone and just destroy it. And also I can go to this big rock fall and remove it. And I've shortened the animation for charging until the next day to just be a simple transition animation like this. Just because I thought it took way too long to get through that transition. I will definitely keep iterating on that transition. Now let's remove the rest of this rockfall. Then I've added a bigger pop-up when you remove the rockfall that just says, hey, the rest of this game is pretty work in progress, so keep that in mind. Because this market is not really finished at all. We still have the exact same things that we had before here in this area with the shop, and this guy only has like 1 or 2 voice lines. Yeah, so this is basically all that I've added since last time. I've also changed the color scheme a little bit. You might be able to notice that. Since this is the work in progress area, these things, when you buy them and place them and then exit out of the game, not the main menu, but actually exit out of the entire game, and then try to go back in and press continue, that is going to be gone because I have not implemented saving for these objects yet, since these objects aren't even complete. So yeah, I made the intro tutorial section kind of. I'm definitely going to improve upon it until release, but right now I think it's good enough for an alpha build. So click the link in the description, join the Discord, and test the official alpha build